right, guys, so I ventured out into the wild recently and I spent some time with the brilliant and talented and hard-working Ed Hose, edhose.com. She is a local illustrator and one of the most talented people that I know, and especially one of the smartest businesswomen I've ever met. And spent some time with her, asked her about her own energy and time, and when she feels most creative, when she feels like she really has the juice and the inspiration to make things, because that happens for people at different times of day. Some people are night owls and they work really late at night, and then there are others like me who work very early in the morning, and it just the flow of your creative energy happens at different times. And I just want to say I was very surprised by Ed's answer, although looking back on it now, not surprised at all. So I want you to take a listen and just enjoy her and soak up her wisdom. And we had a great time shooting this video on a little park bench in our downtown area. So it's fun. Enjoy. And this is Adventures in Mandyland. Hold on, let's see if we got this. I'm here with my friend Ed. Say hey.
Hey.
We're doing this, y'all.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so Ed, I have some questions for you. I want to talk to my friends about the creative process and time. You know, like how do you make time for that? And okay, so I can't see you.
I know.
What is it? You're still moving.
Is this live?
Yes.
Can we start over?
No, we got this.
Okay. Oh no! See, now we have to start over because I first.
Oh, that's a great angle, like that, right?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have questions for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
An official interview with the Ed Hose. Question number 1. When are you most creative? Not in the mornings. Yes, in the mornings?
I've never been asked that question before. Like I always want, like creative isn't like when do I want to make stuff and have the urge to make stuff?
Yes. When does it feel right?
I want to make stuff like there's not enough life in life. Like I never don't want to make something. So it'd be easier to say when do I not feel like making something, and that would probably be like when I'm eating. And that's probably like eating is my only downtime, and that's probably why I eat so much. Or sleeping, like
yeah, that qualifies.
But like I'm angry when I have to go to bed because that means I don't get to make what I wanted to make anymore.
So you're all in.
I'm just always ready. Like I have more things to draw than I have time to draw them.
Okay.
But it's not to say that they're all good or
right
creative. Most of them, I would say, aren't particularly good or creative.
No.
But I have the urge to make something.
You're
all
always feeling inspired.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then that totally blows my next question. So I'm going to move on to the third question.
I want to know what the next question is.
The next question was, how did you figure this out? Because I was assuming that you felt more creative at different times of the day. But you got it all. You're all day long. That's incredible.
Well, I feel like making stuff all day long. I don't necessarily do it all day long.
But you feel it all day. That's what I was going for.
I think I do.
Superpowers.
I mean, it's not though. I mean, it's just what I want to do, but I don't always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So what would you say to somebody that's just finding their own creative rhythm and their own creative pace? How do they get into that? Apparently, don't eat and don't sleep, and you can pretty much just create all day long.
Yeah. I would suggest not sleeping. Or I don't know. I mean, I don't know how other people do it, or I know I'm not doing it for producing the amount that I want to produce.
Okay.
Or creating as much as I want to.
Right.
So I don't know how other people like carve time for that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Other than, that it's like a real discipline. Like for me, my juggling is between my commission and my personal work.
Okay.
And I just like set aside a time
Uh-huh.
every day that I do some of my personal work, even though
When is that? When is your time? For
usually after, like I usually do other people's work
personal? Okay,
during
so
the
you
day.
work
and then,
fun, work first, and then play.
Yeah. And
That's
like,
responsible.
I'm so I don't know if you knew how responsible I am.
Bro, you get it
I
done.
know, I'm really.
She
really
gets
good,
it done.
really responsible.
Oh man, I love it. Okay, so you just got to work it out. You got to find your time and do it when you feel like it. But eat and sleep and be responsible. Is that the lesson of the day?
I think maybe it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
we like that. Are we good?
I think so.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Creating all day, any time of the day, not wanting to go to sleep because she wants to spend time making things. Wow, I want to be like Ed Hose when I grow up. So yeah, that's Ed, and that is how she runs her own pace and rhythm of creativity. And that's one of the things that we have to learn as we're getting used to ourselves and growing in our own creative expression. We have to know where our creative energy is, and we have to know those times of day to best use that, and then try really hard to be able to do something during that time of day. And for most people, not necessarily Ed, but for most people, that happens in a margin. That happens either in the evening or in the mornings, and not necessarily in that time of day where we're working our day jobs and we're distracted with other things. So you do have the opportunity to create during your peak performance time, your peak creativity time. So pay attention to that. Watch yourself over the next few sessions where you're spending time creating, and see when that spark feels most alive in you, and when you really have that I want to do this sort of jolt of inspiration. And that is Adventures in Mandyland. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being a part of this conversation and what we're doing. And if you have any ideas or any questions about what your own creative time, that peak creative time looks like, I would love to hear from you. And we will see you again in the wild.